It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
These are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down from the 42. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, they're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets forward to around the 29. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's a throw for the 1st. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Pickett. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Ready, set, go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 19-18.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This time it's a passing play. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Darts out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The give here on 2nd. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Roll. Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blue running to the right. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the ground, here's Jordan. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
79 Broncos. Cowboy at Dragon 60. 18 run. 18 run. Ready, ready.
You're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. 8 yards on the carry, and that brings him closer for 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Go.
Now Jordan. And he drives this forward to the 6. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That it's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. As this at the 6. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets... Out to the 32.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On first down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's a throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's low and bounces short of his man.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on 3rd and long. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on first down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back now, pressure coming. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
At the 22-yard line.
To the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Sack. 19 tight. Panther lead. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 left, Jack. 60 left. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go now.
Hand off to the back. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Giants 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. New York to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Go. Set up. 18, left. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Line, Panthers, set. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Over the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Darts going to the air. Short pass brought in. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, no. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by only 3. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Street, 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Street, 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Hey, check that, street. 18 Rams. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
first down yardage. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he lost the football. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
19, Hawk, 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Hey, smash Bronco. 18, Pioneer. Take go.
Dive play straight ahead. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Another carry for him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's second and goal.
Go, Rig, go.
On the sneak, here's Dart.